Hello everyone, good morning and welcome to yet another episode of Leadership Deck, where I am helping you inspire, influence and lead the world better. Today I have with me a very special guest, Shri Ashok Vankinin, who is a yoga guru and founder of Bodhi School of Yoga, leading an employee strength of 150 employees, and he's spreading the message of yoga across the world. Not only that, he's helping women take yoga as an alternative career through his various teacher training programs and courses. Welcome to you, sir. It is an honor.
I'm very happy, Sadhana. You are doing fantastic job in Visakhapatnam. I don't travel normally for anybody. I have come specially for you because as a coach you are doing fantastic job and you are helping leaders to lead best life. So that's why I have taken one day, traveled all the way from Hyderabad to Visakhapatnam because you are doing good job. Second thing, you are a Bodhi student, that's why I have come here.
Thank you for your support. It is an honor for me that you're present here. I can't thank you enough actually. Let's begin our conversation, sir. So people have very narrow understanding of yoga. Let's define yoga in your words.
See, it's not a mistake of people. That is the way yoga teachers are projecting. If you look at the social media, they project only circus asanas, keeping head on the floor, headstand, split that, etc. Because that's what you can show. But the yogic science is not for physical body. It is for the mental body. It is for the mind.
True.
If you look at entire Patanjali Yoga Sutras, nowhere it is mentioned about anything about physical thing or asanas, except one sutra. Yogic science is for the mental health. So now it is a high time in the society. Everybody is in facing some mental health issues.
Yes.
A CEO is facing, a husband is facing, wife is facing, children, everybody. If you look at last 10 years, the growth of yoga science. See, I am not handling 150 employees. In that 150, 140 are my students. So I trained them and took them. So they are helping me. So as a team we are working. They are not employees. They are like my children. So we are working together. So it is a need of the hour. And since you are helping leaders as a coach, so yogic science is necessary for them. Everybody needs. Now teachers, coaches have to spread this yoga subject is for mental health. That's what I am doing.
Fantastic, sir.
Second thing, you said you are helping women. Yes, our focus is women because homemakers can do wonderful job. If they can take out 2 to 3 hours time, they can earn 1 lakh rupees. Money keeping aside, they can become fit. And at the same time, they can help some more homemakers. Now, if I look at our numbers, we train trainers. Even corporate working people, you are a Navy officer. Like you, many corporate working professionals who are matured, sadhana, I am saying matured, they are coming to yoga path. They are becoming yoga teachers. Because it is the need of the hour. In future, there will be so much demand for coaches, yoga coaches. Because we help. Yoga means, as you said, physical. It is for physical health, emotional health and mental health. No fitness can do these 3 things.
Yes.
At the same time, spiritual growth happens in yoga path.
They say that we have 5 layers of the body.
Yes.
And I believe yoga helps in all the 5 layers, which is emotional layer, physical layer, then there is intellectual layer, there is pranayama, which is energy layer, and then there is
Anandamaya kosha. So Annamaya kosha, Pranamaya kosha, Vijnanamaya kosha, Manomaya kosha, and the last one is Anandamaya kosha. We are struck at physical level.
Yes.
This body is visible, so we take care of this body, but inner faculties are more important. If inner faculty is not good, for example, your Manomaya kosha, your mental health, your mind, if it is agitated, disturbed, your physical health also go. So yeah, our focus is, yogic science helps you to reach that Anandamaya kosha. You can be like a child. You look at children, they're always happy. For no reason they are happy. For no reason they have a smile. What happened to us? As we are growing, we forget that our true nature, as per yogic science, our true nature is joy and bliss.
True.
What happened to that joy and bliss?
Yeah.
We sell it for peanuts. We sell it for peanuts and we go into sad phase.
True.
So this yogic science makes everybody to go and touch that Anandamaya Kosha. Even if you can stay for 2 to 3 minutes in a day, you'll have great life. 24 hours serious, 24 hours work. What for we are existing?
24 hours we have stress in our body. We are having this fight or flight response.
You have 24 hours time. In that 1 hour, not even 1 hour, I say 1% is 24 minutes.
Correct.
24 hours, you take 24 minutes. You will have 100% health.
Fantastic, sir. Sir, now there are so many forms of yoga that Gita itself propagates, talks about 3 kinds of yoga. Then we have Hatha Yoga, which I have learned through Bodhi School of Yoga. And then we have Ashtanga Yoga and so many other. There's Yin Yoga, which is I believe, new form of yoga. There's restorative yoga. There is hot yoga, cold yoga, power yoga, all of these different
I'm
kinds.
sorry, in US there is one special yoga, nude yoga. Have you heard?
No, sir.
There's yoga center, nude yoga center. See, normally we say, you come to the center with comfortable dress and with a nice yoga mat. That yoga center, they say, come without dress. Means it is, the extreme. Some people are teaching yoga inside the water, ocean, in the swimming pool. It's, yoga is only one subject, sadhana. It's people, egoistic people, people want fame. I'm sorry, publicly I'm telling. Great yogic person, yoga guru, Krishnamacharya. Great, salute to him. He had a great 3 disciples. I'm not blaming them, I'm telling the fact. How these forms are evolving. One disciple is Iyengar, one disciple is Patabi Joyce, another disciple is his own son, if I'm not wrong, Deshikar or something. No, these 3 persons created their own concept. One person Iyengar Yoga, the second person is Vinyasa Yoga, the third person Vini Yoga.
Yes.
Now their disciples have created their own concept.
Their own.
For example, if I am disciple of Iyengar, imagine Ashok Yoga.
Then you have already named it as Bodhi Yoga.
Bodhi is a tree where Lord Buddha got enlightened. So Bodhi is a tree name. That tree is there in every temple in India. I have not invented yoga and I have not created yoga, so I cannot take my name for that. So I have taken Bodhi because Buddha struggled so much for enlightenment. Finally, he sat under Bodhi tree, he got enlightened. So what I want to do, people who come to Bodhi, the Bodhi School of Yoga, this is my selfish wish. They should, if not enlightenment, some knowledge to lead happy life. That's why I kept Bodhi. No, all the forms are for, like your sadhana. You will start yoga center, you will see sadhana yoga. People are confused because of these names. Ashok Yoga, Sadhana Yoga, this camera boy, what's your name? Chaitanya Yoga. It's identity crisis. People with identity crisis, they created this name. Otherwise, yoga means yoga. Patanjali has written sutras and I think 400, 500 years before, Swatma Rama has written Hatha Yoga Pradipika. He has made a syllabus. He has created a nice book. How to practice, what to practice. Otherwise, yoga means yoga. In Bodhi School of Yoga, we follow Patanjali Yoga Sutras and we teach simple yoga which is coming from ancient times.
So even Patanjali, he has extracted it from our Vedas and various scriptures, Shastras, and then he has created Patanjali Yoga Sutra. Am I right, sir?
Correct. See, basically the yogic science subject is for mental health and for spiritual growth. So people who are practicing yoga not for physical fitness. If you look at 30-40 years before, nobody was practicing yoga to lose weight. Nobody was practicing yoga for PCOS. There were no problems, na? So the people were practicing to meditate. Unfortunately, yoga teachers are not teaching meditation. They are not practicing meditation because physical body.
True.
I say asana teachers. So he has clearly written how to meditation, and at the next level is called samadhi. How to attain samadhi.
So that brings me to our next question as to, we understand yoga as a physical form. We do, just like we go to the gym, we run, and there is another, way, and that is yoga, which people think that there is a physical form, but there is more to yoga. There are 8 limbs, as I have learned from Bodhi School of Yoga, 8 limbs of yoga, and then there are yamas and niyamas. Talk about that, sir, because people do not understand these things.
See, Patanjali, I'm repeating again, Patanjali has given Yoga Sutras how to attain samadhi. If you look at the chapter, one is called Samadhi Pada. How to attain samadhi.
Why samadhi is so important?
Samadhi is not important. What is important in life?
What I know is to understand our essence and lead a purposeful life. That is what is the...
As per yogic science, as per Yoga Sutras, as per great sages, see, when you meditate, you connect with the divine.
They say universal consciousness.
You connect your consciousness with universe. Now, when you meditate, you ask, after any yoga person practicing meditate, you ask, where is God? He says, it is here. It is here. Right? Now, as you meditate more and more, there is an opportunity to connect with the divine. Even big problems you can handle easily.
True, sir.
Basically, we want money growth, we want positions. Why not mental growth? Have you heard about Ramana Maharshi? There was a great saint. When he was going through surgery, he said, I don't need anesthesia. He said, cut it without anesthesia. He could do that. The doctors could do the operation without anesthesia.
He didn't feel the pain?
He said, they said, is it paining? Yeah, he said, little pain, but I'm not suffering. We need mental health, we need mental growth. Right now, that is missing, sadhanaagiri. See, you look at any couple who are taking divorce, see the reason. Recently, I have seen one case where husband is closing the window and the wife said, don't close. And that argument became tsunami. They took divorce.
Oh God.
What a mental weak people. So, the yogic science, Patanjali Sutras, like he has made it 8 chapters, which you are aware. Yamas, niyamas. These are the social ethics and personal ethics to enter into yogic science. Then you have...
Yam is something which we are not supposed to do. Control. Niyam is something we are supposed to do.
Yamas are called social ethics.
Acha.
Niyamas are called personal ethics. In yama you have satyam, ahimsa, asteya, aparigraha, brahmacharya. So the first one, for example, satyam.
Satya. Speak
truthful.
Truthfulness.
Be truthful. See, look at any person, truthful person, how confidently he will stand, how confidently he talks. Look at the people who are liars. They are so weak. A truthful person is highly respected in society. Tell me, do you accept if somebody is lying to you?
No, I actually sometimes I figure out, but I keep quiet.
I'm telling you, as a yoga teacher, as a yoga coach, if somebody tells lie, I get anger. Means the dirty quality of human is lie. There are some qualities lying, so truthful. So Patanjali has realized that 5,000 years before, this is necessary. To become a yogi, you must follow. The second one is ahimsa. Tell me, do you harm yourself?
No.
Do you slap yourself?
No.
Then how can you, somebody is harming some, like example, say they're killing animals so brutally, how can you eat that animal? Can you accept somebody is beating your daughter or son?
No.
We get
absolutely. If someone dares to touch my children.
Somebody is harming, brutally killing. So ahimsa means we don't harm anybody. No sir, I am not killing, somebody is killing, but you are, because of you they are killing. So strictly, ahimsa means non-violence. Third one, asteya. See, in India, if you look at people, they are not happy because somebody is happy.
Yeah.
For example, you are so beautiful. In your family, some people must be so much worried about your fame, whatever it is. Asteya means don't feel bad, sad, because you don't have something. God has given something for you. As a female, you have got some strength. Do something. So never feel sad, mad, because you don't have. See, for example, Indians, we want American color. Americans, they want our color. A short girl wants a height.
True.
I know one girl, her height is 6'1". Every day she's crying. She's not getting matches.
Acha.
So whatever we don't have, we always look at it.
We are not satisfied with what God has given us.
Don't feel sad, mad by wishing something what you don't have. You have something. Use it, na? Aparigraha. Now tell me what people take from others. Somebody scolds, you remember. For example, your husband appreciates you.
So that is detachment, I believe, aparigraha.
It's not detachment. Don't take anything from anybody. You remember good words or bad words, sadhana?
I remember both, sir.
As a human.
As a human, I remember bad also.
Any human remembers. One day one girl came to me and she said, my husband spoke so badly last year, 23. January 23, last year.
Last to last year.
He scolded me, idiot. I said, oh my God, it's a really bad word. I said, did he appreciate? Every day he appreciates. So she has not remembered that appreciation, only she is holding on to it. So aparigraha means Patanjali, don't take anything anybody. If somebody is appreciating, smile. Somebody is scolding, smile. So this has to be cultivated. See, the school girls are trapped by boys by what? By appreciating. Hey, sadhana, you're looking like Aishwarya Rai. Out. Now, if you are matured, you say, I'm better than Aishwarya Rai because she is beautiful with makeup, but you are without makeup, you are beautiful. Then brahmacharya. I want to tell one interesting thing. Brahmacharya means people think celibacy. My guru told some other definition. Brahmacharya is not maintaining celibacy. I'll tell you, sadhana. People who maintain celibacy, 90% are in troubles. Look at whoever is maintaining celibacy, they have mental problems. If they are eligible, they can do, that can be done under a guidance of a guru. So my guru said brahmacharya means you keep mind on bigger things. When you keep mind on bigger things, you don't look at, her eyes are good. Will you touch her eyes? Her nose is so good. What do you do with that nose? So people are struck. Her lips are so good. What do you do? Her hair is good. Hair is, waste out of human. Now I stopped combing the day I realized that hair is waste. Just I keep it, that's it, over. People waste 1 hour time for hair. Brahmacharya means keep mind on bigger things. See, when you have a goal on bigger things, the small things
don't matter.
Look at college students. They have a goal. They want to achieve something. They will never fall in any love affairs.
Absolutely.
They can achieve, 50% of these girls and boys, they focus on girls and boys, they don't achieve much things.
Yes.
Look at this Google CEO, Microsoft CEO, ask them. Their focus is on achieving something great. So brahmacharya means focus on bigger things. It's not celibacy. I say celibacy is not good.
It's a very broad definition and very practical. If you have something bigger than yourself, it will be more permanent. And things like attraction towards opposite partner or anything, it is very temporary, very transitory. And therefore, aspiring for things which are beyond you, for higher purpose, that stays, that is permanent. The world will remember that.
Now coming to niyamas, personal ethics, saucha. People, saucha means cleanliness. So, they clean the body. What about your words? What about your mind? You're thinking so much negative, but talking positive. So, physical cleanliness, your speech, your walk, and your mental. If you are able to keep these three clean, you are perfect saucha, you are a cleanly person.
Manasa vacha karmana.
Now, second one, in niyamas, these are your personal ethics. You speak bad words, you are spoiling your own mouth. Second one is santosha. Patanjali identified what is the reason. You tell me why people are not happy. I did a lot of research on it. I conducted 1,000 workshops about happiness. Personally, I conducted. Why people are not happy? They don't know what they want. They have everything. They have become a CEO, they have become a vice president, they have a car, they have a beautiful wife, everything they have, but they are not happy.
Correct.
The reason is contentment is missing. So Patanjali Yoga Sutra, santosha in bracket, contentment.
So are you saying that one should not aspire for Mercedes Benz.
You aspire, but why are you unhappy? You have a Maruti 800 right now. Be happy. Buy. Say, I'm telling you, next year I'm buying Mercedes Benz. But I'm happy with right now. I have XUV. I'm happy with it. So when you feel contented in life,
your contentment is not connected with material things.
Super. I say, my guru said, happiness is no connection with anything. My guru said same words. When you connect with your happiness with objects, wife, car, job, these are momentary, 1 minute. Marriage is over, out. You purchase a car, you have taken key, over. Next minute you don't remember that such a great dream you had. These are momentary. You disconnect your happiness with these objects, the future objects, you are permanently happy. So feel contented. We will achieve something great. I'm telling you, I'm contented person. Now I'm a leading yoga coach in India. We have trained 17,000 yoga teachers across 150 countries.
Absolutely.
In service point of view, I don't have contentment. I want to reach 1 lakh. At same time, if you ask me today, sir, आप Bodhi मेरे को hand over करो, take key and I can go happily. I can do something else. The Bodhi is nothing to do for my life. So second is santosha. Third one is tapas. Tapas means many people think leaving wife and children, going somewhere. Tapas means the definition as per Patanjali Yoga Sutras, feeling comfortable in uncomfortable situations. You know, when husband is appreciating you doing dance Bharatanatyam, when husband scolding or somebody, people will scold. Why people scold? Because they're mental fellows.
Because people are waiting for validation.
People have mental, see, which husband will scold her wife? I say mental fellow only. On what authority you are scolding your wife? Or wife scolding children? Why are you scolding your children? Mental illness. So when somebody is scolding, why are you like you are hesitated. So now when somebody is scolding, you have like sitting like this smiling, then you understood the meaning of tapas. When husband is scolding, you smile like, he will say, why wife is smiling? Again he is scolding, again you are laughing. So your husband will have two options.
He will stop scolding.
He will have two options.
He'll become mad or he'll stop.
He will become mad and open the door, jump out of building. Or second option, he'll stop scolding.
Yes.
What I want to say, tapas means feel comfortable in uncomfortable situations. That is a yogi quality. Yogi is not doing some split, doing scorpion pose. The circus people do better. Yogi means if you say I am a yogi or yogini, your mental faculty has to be like yogi. Same thing revealed in Lord Krishna in chapter 2, 46 sloka, if I am not wrong. The second line, samatvam yoga uchayate. A person who maintains equanimity in all situations considered as yogi. In all situations, tough situations, smile. Good situations, smile. That is what yogi quality. Tapas. The next one is called swadhyaya. Have you ever told sorry to your husband?
Many a times.
That means you have this characteristic of introspection. Swadhyaya. Sometimes we say do wrong things with children. Next day we say, because we have a person who is not introspecting, is not analyzing, he is not a person. He says always I am right. Always my wife is wrong. Because he is not introspecting.
Does it also mean acquiring knowledge, reading, knowing? Swadhyaya?
Swadhyaya, you understand. You tell me how many people struggle to understand their life partners? Impossible task. First, khud ko samjho na. You understand yourself. See, the day you understand yourself, you can read anybody.
Yes.
Because same dabba na, same processor.
Yes.
So you understand. So yoga science is for us, not for somebody else. You understand. The last one is in the niyamas, Ishvara Pranidhana. Means surrender to the divine when in difficult situations. Now people don't know what it is. When you are in difficult situations, you surrender. God, this is your game. Then you get a strength to move on. Otherwise you will sit in one corner and say, no, Bhagavan is troubling. He has no work. So he will come all the way to Visakhapatnam and trouble a Navy officer, a coach. He knows what is a game. So when you accept it is a divine game and surrender to him, So for example, my father got paralysis. What is it I have to do? My father is so innocent and a simple person. He got paralyzed. Last 22 years we are protecting. Initial days I used to feel bad. Now I'm not feeling bad. It's his game I'm watching. Ishvara. So these are the social ethics and personal ethics. A person who follows this.
So we just discussed yam and niyam, and now we are discussing
Third limb is asana.
Asana.
Now people don't know why this third limb has come. For example, you want to sit and you want to meditate. No, the body has to support. No, the people after 5 minutes, body is not supporting. So the asana sadhana is to prepare the body so that you can meditate. Otherwise, body will not support. Knee pain, hip pain. So people give up. Abba, bolke. So the asana purpose is to keep the body stable. Only one sutra in Patanjali Sutras, Sukham Sthiram, Sthiram Sukham Asana. So keep the body,
stillness
Sukham
of
means
the body.
Comfortable. So with the asana practice, you get that siddhi so that you can sit in asana for 20 minutes, 30 minutes. So that body supports. See, body doesn't support, you cannot meditate.
True. So that's what we know about asana. Just one limb. When we talk about yoga, we just know asana, and the rest of the things we just forget.
Forget all, people don't need it. People need only physical things.
They think that they need only physical.
See, if you look at sadhana, I want to tell one thing. Go back 100 years before. Who were practicing yoga? Highly evolved souls.
Yes.
Matured people. Now, people are taking it as a physical fitness. Even today, I am telling you, if I take 100 yoga teachers who pass out of Bodhi, only 1% only understand what is yoga science. You are one among them. Otherwise, I will not come here, you will not invite me also. So, people want to evolve. So now people are with mental illness, if they come to yoga, they want only physical fitness. We cannot teach the next level. Yogic science is not for all. So now asana, as I said, the third limb is asana, then the next is pranayama. Now people don't know. They say nadi shodhana karo, bastri. Why pranayama? With pranayama techniques, whoever is watching me right now, you for 3 to 4 minutes, take deep breaths. 3 to 4 minutes. If you have a mental strength, do 6 to 8 minutes or 9 minutes. Transformation. You can experience transformation in 10 minutes, mental transformation. So, the pranayama is very, very essential to meditate. Because the disturbed mind cannot meditate. So, to bring that agitated mind, calm down and meditate. For example, you want to convert milk into curd, what we have to do? We have to keep it in a corner, don't disturb the milk.
For some time.
2 to 3 hours, then it becomes curd. So similarly, people who want to meditate, I have studied so much. Great yogis, they do pranayama. I used to wonder, why are they doing pranayama? Because that agitated mind calms down and then it shuts.
If I just take the word pranayama, pran is the energy, the breath, and yam, as we just learnt, is control.
Control.
So it's the breath control, basically what I understand it as.
Secret. One secret, since you are asking, I am revealing. This is a secret of secret. Many yoga gurus also don't know. God has given so many secrets. You know, for example, by pressing here, this part, I can tell whether you have any digestive issues or not. This point linked with our digestive system.
Yes.
This particular part. I tested with thousands of people. I press it and I say you have some problem. They say correct, sir.
That's called as nadi.
This is acupressure point.
Acupressure. There is also in Ayurveda, there is nadi science, you know.
It's a breath, you know, that is a study of breath.
Breath, acha.
Now this point I am saying is linked with the digestive system. So by pressing here, we can help the people to improve digestion. Now what I want to tell.
So what do you exactly see? If you can reveal your secret.
There is no, you will get pain.
Pain.
The moment I press here, you will jump. If they are jumping, definitely they have some indigestion, they have constipation, something. What I want to tell about breath. Breath is the secret. If you see great yoga teachers on the planet Earth, they focus on breath. They teach breath works. They teach pranayama. Now, the name itself is secret. What is the secret? This is not known to anybody. My guru revealed to me. Pranayama, controlling breath. What for? Why to control? The breathing is happening. Can I share the secret? Because
Yes,
it
sir,
goes
why
to
not?
public. Any person who is watching the screen right now, you alter the breath. Control means we are controlling. For example, the breathing is happening naturally. Now, if I can control, if I can alter, I can control my mind.
True.
Because the breath and mind are connected. You cannot control mind directly. Impossible. See, how will you control kite?
Through the strings.
This thread only, right?
Yes.
The string only.
Yes.
Our breath is exactly like a thread of a kite, patang. You do 3-4 times, it stabilizes. So the breath has power. So by controlling the breath, anybody can control their mind, but not all. People who are mentally disturbed, people who are like having relationship problems, people who are on drugs, this breathing thing won't work out. For them, physical thing is necessary. So the moment you can control the breath, the agitated mind, suppose you are disturbed due to some reasons, whoever is watching me, you do 9 times deep breaths. And then 30 seconds fast breaths. We are altering, we are controlling the breath, breathing rhythm. And then again 9 rounds slow.
We are doing it consciously.
Consciously, I am altering my breathing rhythm. I am controlling my breathing. If you can do 5 rounds, means 9 breaths and 30 seconds. Like this 5 rounds, it takes 6 to 7 minutes. The disturbed mind becomes calm. The angry mind becomes calm. And your focus will increase, your concentration. If a teenager does this 1 time in the morning, their focus will become 3 times. It's a science, it is not theory.
True.
You do it, it takes 6 minutes or 7 minutes, 9 times slow breaths, take 20-30 seconds fast breathing. But this all cannot do, as I said. Heart patients cannot do.
Acha.
BP patients, seizures called fits and murcha. Except these 3, all people can do.
Can do this breathing technique.
Simple and profound. If anybody can practice 1 week right now, whoever is watching, after doing, they will call me definitely. Sir, thank you so much. I've seen many times. Sir, I have attended your 3 days workshop. Sir, my sugar levels have come down. Sir, I am not fighting with my wife, sir. Sir, I am not scolding my children. I have thousands of cases, sadhana. Do you think, I was a youngest GM in Tata Group. I was paid highly. Not now, 13 years before. Am I fool to leave my job? I am a middle class family person. There are miracles in yogic science which can control mind, especially pranayama. My entire study, 90% is about pranayama. So this is the 4th important layer in Patanjali. The next is pratyahara, our sensory organs. See, we are victims of our tongue, our nose, our eyes, ears and touch. Pratyahara means withdrawal of sensory organs for some time. And then dharana, concentrate. So pratyahara, dharana, dhyana. To meditate, you have to withdraw. You want perfumes, you want to listen. So when you withdraw, this pratyahara happens when you do pranayama techniques actually, without any effort. So easily you will flip into dhyana because of this asana pranayama practice. So dhyana, I define it as 15-20 minutes. If you can do 5 to 6 hours.
So dhyana is meditation?
Dhyana means meditation, means doing nothing. Physically you are doing nothing, mentally you are doing nothing.
But sir, suppose I'm doing some work, my household chores, I'm cooking, and I'm so involved in that, I'm driving joy out of it. Is it not a meditation?
No, you are thinking, na?
No, I'm not.
You are doing out of so much joy. Example, you are cutting, you are doing an activity. I cannot define it as a meditation. Yes, you are enjoying.
Or I'm painting something and
You
I'm
are painting.
so fully engrossed in it.
You are painting, you are enjoying, but your mental faculty is working. I say it is good for you, you are enjoying. You cannot claim I am meditating.
So for example, I used to run marathons, okay, 5-10 kilometers. Very regularly I used to do. And that time, my mind was in absolute no thinking mode. My mind was just thinking of
Then agree.
just...
If you are not thinking anything, then I agree you are sort of meditating. But see, please understand, if it is not working, you cannot run. It is mind is constantly working, that's why you are running. You get joy, no debate. When you eat ice cream also you get joy. No, do you say that I am meditating?
No.
Some activity is happening. Inactivity is called meditation. Zero
Physically inactive.
Physically no actions,
Action.
mentally no action.
So in that way, sleep is also meditation?
Sleep may tell me, you watch your husband today, when he is sleeping, is he moving or not moving? Watch him for 1 hour.
Largely people are in one posture, 2-3 postures, like that.
Watch first 1 hour, watch next 2 hours, how many times he is revolving, how many times he is moving, how much time his eyes is moving. So most of the present people sleep is not asleep. It's still thinking, the inner faculty is working. See, you have presentation tomorrow, you are thinking. So, tomorrow EMI is coming. You don't have bank balance. You are sleeping. What happens to your internal thing? You are worried. You suddenly get up. You can't sleep. So sleep is different thing. You are sleeping and not sleeping. You are dreaming. Meditation means sitting, doing nothing. Physically, mentally. When you do it, you do it a couple of days, couple of weeks, you realize the power. Mental growth happens.
Grey matter increases?
Mental growth happens. You don't look for, the greediness, all the negative emotions start going down. We need money, but greediness is not good. Suppose your God has given
in a perspective, yes.
10 crores you got. Are you happy? No, people are not happy, na? They want 100 crores. Are they happy? So all the divine qualities will be popping up when you are calming down the mind. When mind is not calm, all the devil qualities are popping, all animal qualities. Look at a disturbed person.
Greed is one of them.
Greed is one. Anger is one.
One, yes.
Lust is one. Disturbed mind, I say, is a danger for society. A peaceful mind is needed for society. And that is possible with yogic science. We can make people happy. We can make people... Look at what we are discussing last half an hour. It's entirely about mind.
True.
So the last one is after dhyana, finally samadhi. So you will develop a strength to meditate for hours is nothing but samadhi. Have you heard about Sadhguru? He sat somewhere, he was telling, I don't know, truth or not truth. He sat on some stone and he woke up after 11 days. That's what he says. So he was in deep samadhi. You heard about Shirdi Sai Baba? He went 3 days down and then he came back. So samadhi means deep rest, doing nothing. There are people who have meditated for 10 days, 20 days, 15 days. They don't drink water, they don't even open eyes. That is the ultimate purpose of yogic science, is to attain samadhi. Samadhi means also called dead. That once you die, they cremate and construct. That is also called samadhi. That is once you leave the body. But when you are inside body, when soul is inside body also, you can attain samadhi. So this is the way Patanjali has narrated. Unfortunately, people are stuck at third limb, which is asana. They damage body. They damage yoga teachers, I am saying. They damage their spines. They damage students' spines.
Because when that happens, I believe they don't understand their body very
That's what I'm like, they're doing circus. They're stretching too much.
Yes.
What for you're stretching? What for you're doing advanced asana?
Yes.
Recently somebody called me. She says, sir, I want a job in Bodhi. I said, what? What do you do? She says, I'm an advanced teacher. She says, I can keep my head on hips. I said, why? What is the purpose? Tell me one benefit. I said, circus girls also do that. I said, I can keep my palms on hips. Why my head has to go? What I am saying, without logic, people are practicing.
Yes.
Simple, very simple asanas I am telling you. Simple, ancient, traditional asanas, 25 asanas are there, which anybody can do in 1 week time.
Yes.
If you do the simple asanas, you will attain 100% health. We don't need circus. The circus teachers are not doing any great thing for society. They're damaging the value of yoga. See, you watch somebody who's doing circus. अरे बाप रे, ये कैसे करेंगे? They think that public think that circus is yoga. First of all, yoga means not asanas. Asanas is part of little bit.
Yes. All right, sir. And then my next question is about how, even though we are living this worldly life, how can we call as yogi? Like, take your example. You are leading Bodhi School of Yoga. You are employing so many people there. You are taking yoga to a level that helps humanity. And then you also embrace yoga in the truest sense. Now, I can call you yogi because you are involved in yoga. You are a yogi. Okay? How can I or any other normal person, how can Chaitanya or anyone, how can we embrace yoga in the truest sense and not get impacted by the worldly affairs and still do well in life, still attain worldly success, still lead with purpose?
See, sadhana, Patanjali has written 5,000 years before, Swatma Rama has written Hatha Yoga Pratipika hundreds of years before, but this science is needed right now for the society. See, you tell me, when there is no mental health, you have everything but your relationships are not in a good place. So, for better relationships and to achieve something, if you are peaceful, you can achieve. This is my definition. When you are happy and peaceful, you can do any damn thing on the planet Earth. You can make money. You can become a popular person. Now, this mental health is possible through yoga. I sing the same song. In this chaotic world, I am saying chaotic right now, unnecessary stress from all directions. To lead great life, yoga has very, very powerful impact on human mind.
I want to ask you one thing which everyone wants to know. Can I earn a lot of money without greed?
See, anybody calls me, sir, I want to earn money. First, I don't talk to them sadhana because you say, I want to help people. A helping mindset can earn easily. If somebody says, sir, I want to help 100 people, can you tell me techniques? On the spot, in a month time, you can get 100 students. I can challenge. You know, because people are looking for good coaches. People are looking for good teachers. 100% you can earn money if you have a good mindset, not to earn money, to help 100 people.
If you are not chasing money,
you want to help people.
You want to help people.
They will,
you have a higher vision,
money will come,
higher purpose.
Money will come. Where will it go? I have students, I have homemakers. A simple homemaker who has never earned even 100 rupees, they are earning 4 lakhs, 5 lakhs. And they never had a goal of earning 4 lakhs, 5 lakhs. They want to help, that's it. That helping mindset has power to attract whatever they want.
True, sir. I so believe in this. So next, I want to know that whenever we join some yoga course, yoga teacher training program or anything, we have basic level yoga and then mastery level or advanced level. Is there something that like that which exists, and how can you explain that?
Yoga science, for example, I'm an engineering graduate, BTech. What is there in MTech?
Advanced level.
You learn some more things.
Some more things.
So BTech people cannot work?
They can work.
I'm an example. I worked 20 years. Then what is the special you get in MTech? You gain something. Otherwise, basic yoga teacher training is enough. And most of the basic yoga teacher training students are doing fantastic job.
Better than advanced levels?
Not better than. If you ask me truly, the greatest yoga teachers whom I know, who are our students, they have done only basic teacher training course. They have not done any advanced.
All right.
But advanced courses helps you to gain more confidence.
True, sir. So stress is the reality of present day life. And we have lots of stresses that we are dealing with. We have personal stresses like personal finance, health, relationship, and then we have professional stress, work stress. We have job insecurity, which is giving us stress, or too much of workload is giving us stress. And then there are some micro stresses that comes with the present day technology. For example, notification. Small notification, and we are so tempted, we are just anticipating what is there, what is not there. There is a stress that is built up. We want to check our email or take the update from social media. All these are micro stresses, in a way leading us to stress. Now, how does yoga, if we practice yoga on a regular basis, or if we don't practice yoga on a regular basis, how can we manage these stresses?
Tell me, is it possible to live life without stress?
No.
So no.
Stress is part of life.
Stress is part of life. Stress means some things you have to do, you don't have time, example. Right? Suppose you have some work, you have only 1 hour, but you have to finish it. You need 2 hours. So is it stress?
Yes.
So stress on the mind.
There is a deadline.
You have to pay EMI tomorrow, no money. Is it stress?
Yes.
And children have got homework. So everybody has to go through stress. So now time is limited. Can we increase the time?
No.
We cannot. Now, can we stop any work?
No.
No. The only solution, as my guru told in United Nations meeting in 2013, you have one thing. Enhance your energy. Increase your energy so that you can do things faster.
So that comes with pranayama.
So that you can do things efficiently. That comes with yoga. You tell me, anybody who is practicing yoga, you see one thing. What is that?
They are calm.
They
They have the ability to actually deal with any situation with such composure.
I say one more thing, not calm. What is the energy levels of yoga teachers?
High and positive.
So yoga teachers, our energy is very high. For example, today night I will not sleep entire night. Morning, I will be working. Nobody can recognize that I have not slept. Because our energy level is high. We know how to keep energy high. So, yoga helps to enhance energy.
But then I want to interrupt here. Scientifically, they say that you have to sleep for 7 hours, 8 hours, 9 hours. The longer you sleep, the better your health will be. The lower your chances of deadly diseases, fatal diseases like cancer even, that will not
And
come.
100% truth. But 8 hours you are sleeping on bed, which is not a good sleep. Disturbed sleep.
Yes.
It is of no use now.
Absolutely.
So you are on the bed there, say at 10 o'clock till morning 8 o'clock, which is nothing but 10 hours. But 10 to 2 they are not sleeping. So will you consider it as a sleep?
No.
And 1 hour they are watching YouTube, right? And in between they wake up. So they disturb. For example, Sri I have seen personally when I was in ashram, he was sleeping 2 to 3 hours every day. But his energy levels are very high. He was talking to 5,000 people every day. So what type of sleep? See, right now the smartwatches are there. What is the deep sleep? That is important, which is missing. Now, Yoga Nidra, what we teach in yoga class, 20 minutes Yoga Nidra is equivalent to 3 hours. Practically we have shown. Doctors agree that this technique works. People who are in depression, stress, they come to us. Even psychologists come to us. We don't do anything. This techniques works. The techniques calms down anybody and the techniques energizes the person.
Absolutely, sir. That reminds me of NSDR, non-sleep deep rest, which is very similar to Yoga Nidra. And I have experienced Yoga Nidra in Shri Ravi Shankar's courses, and I have experienced it in Bodhi School of Yoga. And I must tell you that they're very relaxing and very energizing, like you said. So I was reading somewhere, I want to know that, is this NSDR thing, is Yoga Nidra, is it the same thing or is it different? And how can we adopt it regularly? Is it okay to do it regularly on a daily basis? And what are the impacts of it on human body?
See,
Andrew Huberman was actually a neuroscientist from
he's a neuroscientist. He has learnt yoga. I can give it on a piece of paper. He has learnt yoga subject. He has understood, because he's a neuroscientist, he has understood the power of yogic science. So he has clubbed Yoga Nidra and some breathing techniques, and he has added some his psychology subject.
He's also added hypnosis.
Hypnosis. So he has made it that NSDR technique.
He has repackaged it and brought it to the world. Also, probably because the Western world did not understand Yoga Nidra, so he had to repackage. Probably
He has done a fantastic job.
Explanation.
He has done a fantastic job. He has brought now people now go and search now in Google, go to ChatGPT, ask from where this technique. It clearly says it is coming from Yoga Nidra breathing techniques only. Now, Yoga Nidra, these relaxation techniques has power to heal people. This Yoga Nidra technique has power to reduce the blood pressure of human. I can prove you, anybody, let them take this smartwatch and lie down in front of me. When we do the technique, their heartbeat comes down. Heartbeat is coming down means health is improving. Mental health, anybody wants, you have to practice yogic relaxation techniques and Yoga Nidra. A great book written by Niranjana Swami of Bihar School of Yoga. He has clearly written, Satyananda Saraswati, in the first chapter. He took the session in a jail and all the people are feeling healing because they are mentally suffocating. Same thing with children. You are also telling it's so good. Anybody who is going through mental health issues, I say meditation may not be good for you, but Yoga Nidra works.
All right.
100% works.
So, can you tell us how can we adopt it? When we should do Yoga Nidra? Is it in the morning time or before sleep or in evening time? Is there any? Not
before sleep. Yoga Nidra, actually, if you look at what is that non-sleep?
Non-NSDR, non-sleep deep rest.
Yoga Nidra means in Telugu we call Nidra Kani Nidra. You sleep but not sleep. You don't sleep. You go to deep rest. In the deep rest, you are still awake. For example, if you are doing Yoga Nidra in front of me, you go to deep rest, but you are still listening to me. Sadhana, what is your husband name? If I ask, you will respond. Consciously you are sleeping. That's why it is so powerful. Normally what happens? We go to dream state in sleep. You are not resting.
True.
You are moving, agitating here and there. It has power to heal people and people have to adapt. Now when to do? Go for half an hour walking and then do it. Morning, not night. Because night times if you do, sometimes you can't sleep. Because it's equivalent to 3 hours sleep. So morning, go for walking, listen, do.
How many minutes of Yoga Nidra is equivalent to?
Like how deep you are doing, that depends. Now you are doing 1 hour Yoga Nidra, but it's not deep. I cannot define it. But if you are doing perfect Yoga Nidra 20 minutes to 30 minutes, it is equivalent to 3 hours sleep. You do it. It's not, I am not telling some theory, it is a practical. Now listen to some great sages like Niranjana Swami techniques are there in YouTube, Satyananda Saraswati techniques are there in YouTube, my techniques are in YouTube, freely available. But condition is you do walking and do, or do some running and do, or do some yogasanas and do, or do some sun salutation and do, or do some Zumba.
Reason?
Some physical activity is needed.
Reason?
Without physical activity, you cannot enjoy. But people who are in a mentally disturbed state,
they should not do.
We do 45 minutes, 1 hour also.
But guided under some?
Under teacher, after physical workout. I've seen students, when they come with such mental health issues, they rest for 6 hours and then they get up, says, thank you so much, sir. I said, what happened? Sir, last 6 साल से 2 घंटे भी ढंग से सोया नहीं. I have not slept 2 hours. Now I slept 6 hours. Thank you so much. The behavior will change. First technique, first day change happens. Once you bring the mind calm down, healing happens.
Absolutely, sir. Biologically, let us understand it. We have 3 parts of brain, broadly. There is reptilian brain, which is at the brain stem. Then there is limbic brain, which is also called as emotional brain, which is at the center of the brain. And then there is neocortex, which is the logical center of the brain, which humans are gifted with. So what happens is that in reptilian brain, basically it takes care of all the automatic functions. To say, for example, breathing, heartbeat, digestion, sweating, all of these are controlled by reptilian brain, which is a primitive brain. Even animals have this kind of brain. Then there is limbic brain, which has amygdala, hippocampus and hypothalamus. And in this, it is responsible for memory, emotions and motivation. And then there is neocortex or the new brain, and it is our logical center. This is the difference between humans and animals. So humans are gifted with this, where they can take logical and factual decisions. Now, what happens when we are stressed? Our reptilian brain activates. Now, it takes instantaneous action to prevent your body. Your safety is its job, and therefore, whenever there is any kind of threat, for example, a lion is running towards me. Now, what will I do? This will activate immediately without thinking. It doesn't need any thought. It has to activate immediately, send a signal to the body, activate those hormones like adrenaline and cortisol, which actually raises your heartbeat and gives you blood, pumps the blood on the peripheral organ and helps you fight or flight, which is run. So this is what happens in a scenario when there is stress. Now, we don't have such stress these days where there is lion approaching or any other deadly animal is approaching towards us. The stresses are different now. Now the stress is job insecurity, okay, or probably relationship or financial matters. These are the stresses. So these things stress us. And then there is a big part, which is emotional part. What happens is when we are too overwhelmed, we are carried away by the emotions. All the emotions happen here, love, care, or angry, anything happens here. Now, when we are carried away by these things, when we don't do any physical exercise, we don't meditate, we don't do anything, what happens is this part of the brain, which is limbic brain, emotional brain, that overpowers you. And when we do these practices, there is a balanced state. Our autonomic system is calm. Autonomic system has two major nervous systems, which is parasympathetic nervous system and sympathetic nervous system. Sympathetic nervous system is something when we get stressed, like I said, it helps you to fight or flight, increases the stress hormones in the body. And parasympathetic is which keeps you in a state of calm. Like it happens when you are digesting and resting, that state. So when you are meditating, what happens is these functions, when we are constantly stressed, we are in a chronic stress situation, these are regular things which are happening, like cortisol hormones are always present in your body. When you constantly meditate and relax, these hormones reduce in your body and you are more in charge of yourself, your such functions, and you are not carried away by the emotions, you are more in balance, and you are able to take logical and factual decisions. Your problem solving abilities improve. So this is what happens when we practice yoga regularly and consistently. So this is what I know. Like I wrote a book and I did all this research. This was the thing which I learned through my research. This
No,
was
you have done a great job. I have gone through your book, which you gifted to me. But see, whatever you have studied, like a psychologist, like a neuroscientist type, tell me, what is that you can feel as a right now? Can you look at all those things, whatever you said?
I cannot look at it, sir,
right.
but when I'm aware now, okay, that this part of the brain does this. This part of the brain is like emotionally carrying these functions. My logical center. So when I'm aware, I'm more in control.
No, but my question is, right now, you said so many words, so many this part, that part. I don't know where they exist.
Okay.
I know back part, front part, but as far as I am concerned, I have a brain and I have a mind, right? My mind is above the brain. My body is encapsulated inside mind. My brain and plus program, whatever I have since my birth, is nothing but my mind.
The beliefs.
Whatever beliefs, knowledge, whatever it is, so total mind. So what I say as a yoga coach, psychologists are recommending yoga.
Yes.
Psychologists are coming and practicing yoga in Bodhi. Around 8 psychologists have become yoga teacher. It works on your mind. See, brain is a physical thing. For example, mind is even outside body also. Like if you are a mom, your daughter is not well somewhere in school, you can feel it here.
Yes.
It's not physical, it's mentally. You're mentally connected, your umbilical connection is there with your daughter. So what I say, this mind will get a proper food. Proper through
yoga,
yogic science, through
through
yoga,
meditation, pranayama.
especially meditations and pranayama and relaxation techniques and yoga nidra. Now I tell you one thing, if Sadhguru watches, he will get angry. He teaches something, what is it called? Inner engineering.
Inner engineering.
Absolutely. I have not done it. I don't know whether it works or not work, I will not comment. But there is a reverse engineering. What is reverse engineering? Our mind and the breath are connected. Do you agree?
Absolutely.
See, when mind is agitated,
so they say that in a minute there are some 48 to 50 thoughts that runs in our mind. In a day there are 70 to 90,000 thoughts. So, and they are all automatic thoughts, and they are all negative. So if we don't do these practices, the mind will be carried over by these negative thoughts.
what I want to say, the breath and mind connected. So when you are happy, how is your breath?
It's relaxed and calm and deep.
When you are sad, how is your breath?
Shallow.
Suppose you hear some bad news, somebody died or something, you become breathless.
I'm breathing faster.
But the problem is, the respiratory system is not problem. Problem is in the mind. You heard some news, it is processing, impacting the breath. What I always say, reverse engineering. Work on breath. You can control the mind. This is yoga science. You breathe 5 to 10 minutes deeply and see the mind status. In between fast, angry person becomes calm. Reverse engineering works. Understand the yoga science. It works. A person who want to commit it, one day one real estate boy came, sir, I want to die. I said, no problem, do it next week. First do this. Third day he came, sir, I'm telling his name also, Srikant. Thank you so much, can I touch your feet? I said, why? He says, I don't want to die, sir. I said, what happened? I wanted to commit suicide, sir. Now he says he's happily living, he has got 20 apartments in Hyderabad, I know him. What I want to tell, a person who want to commit suicide, attending 3 yoga classes, I don't want to die, sir, now. Like this, I have hundreds of cases.
That's the magic.
Now I have a student in Udaya in Tanuku, she called me last month. Sir, thank you so much, sir. I said, what happened? Sir, 257 normal deliveries. She says, whoever joining my prenatal yoga classes, she is a pregnancy yoga teacher. She says, all are going through natural delivery, sir. I said, good job. Now I have seen another thing, another lady called Shri Ashok in Hyderabad. 32 girls who are suffering with infertility last 10 years. Now she says, they become pregnant. They have delivered babies. So it works on mind. The problem is right now in the human mind. It has miracles, yogic science. So I say, what is the best thing in yoga subject? Breath.
Breath.
Study the breath.
Breath.
You know, great yogis, they read their breath and they read other person's mind, called Swara Yoga. It's there, the subject in YouTube videos. So they observe the breath by sitting in front of you and they start reading your mind. It is a science.
These are all very fascinating subjects.
It is a supreme science.
The energy, studying the...
we call the yoga path as a royal path. Means you come to Raja Bata. It's like the king's road. Royal path. And this science is called supreme science. All won't understand sadhana.
So is it Raj Yoga, sir? Are we talking
It's not Raj Yoga, means Rasta. Acha Rasta. Raja. It's like, the best road. See, you have multiple. You can become a doctor, you can become an engineer,
Absolutely.
You can become a beautician. But this is a better road because you are helping others. You are fit. Yesterday in train, somebody says, how old are you, sir? I said, 52. You don't look like that. I said, I have painted. It's a pain. But still you don't look like. I said, yoga subject. Yoga people look young and supreme science. All sciences are here. This science is here.
Absolutely. I agree with you, sir. 100%. I agree with you.
Thank you. You're agreeing.
This is my subject. I mean, subject of interest. I read a lot about energy. I read a lot about face, identification of face, this thing. And of course, yoga and so many other things. Behavioral aspects, human behavior, their body language. All these things I think are very interrelated and they're very fascinating. And I've been learning from past 7 years or so. I've been learning about.
Your energy pulled me to Visakhapatnam.
Thank you, sir.
Imagine you are a dull fellow, you're not doing anything. Do you think you can pull me to Visakhapatnam?
No, sir. Someone like you is so busy.
So your energy, your sankalpa pulled me here.
Thank you, sir.
Because your intention is good to help somebody, that's pulled me here.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Sir, also there is mudra, there is scientific basis behind it. And I learned this teacher training course which I did from Bodhi School of Yoga. I also learned about mudra. And many of us were fascinated about weight loss mudra and hair growth mudras, all of those. Can you briefly talk about it and teach us a few mudras so that we can benefit, have nice hair, and we can also reduce our weight?
We have created a mudra course, Mudra Vignan. It is called, it's a science. Now, example I'm telling you, you have spine issues, we have a mudra called Merudanda Mudra. When you sit like this, keeping spine straight and keeping in Merudanda Mudra, when you do breathing techniques, you get more energy to spine. So, if you have any spine health issues, you can heal. So, basically the energy, we have energy, the energy is diverted to particular part. Wherever you want, you can divert. Yeah, for example, you have some problem in the heart. There is a mudra called Hridaya Mudra. So you close index finger and you keep the thumb and middle ring finger tips and little finger straight. This is called Hridaya Mudra, heart mudra. So you get energy to heart.
All right.
Hridaya Mudra. You can teach to BP people. For example, hair growth, you said. It is called Vayu Mudra. If you do Vayu Mudra and do breathing techniques daily 30 minutes, you practice 30 days, you start seeing some change. Now, bald head persons don't get it because it's over, game is over.
All right.
Girls.
All of us, we want things very instantaneously. So, if I do this, how much time, like how many days do I see the results?
See, human has become so weak. People are thinking we are growing. I say intellect is going down day by day. You want quick solution.
Yes.
So you will do some mudra 1 minute. Next day your hair has to grow like Sat Sai Baba.
Yes.
Not possible.
That's what...
Satu dirgha kala narentarya satkara sevitodrudu. Patanjali has clearly mentioned. You practice long term, consistently to see results.
Yes.
Anybody want to achieve anything in any profession, you have to practice. So in mudra, you practice for a couple of weeks to see the results.
That is why people who are creating different kinds of shampoos and quick fixes, this serum, that serum, they are earning money. But in the long term, it is harming people a lot.
See, I don't apply, I have never applied any chemical on my face. Whatever you are applying, it goes to blood.
Yes, it absorbs very quickly, and especially head absorbs very quickly.
What is happening? You can say, I don't apply any oil also. What is happening? I don't know. Herbal oil is different.
But don't you think even dyes do that?
Dye 100%. No debate on that. See, like if you look at my 10 years before pictures, I was like without hair, color. One day my daughter said, Daddy, what is this? Because our classmates calling me a sannyasi uncle. He said, Daddy, please don't do. So till she marries, I will maintain this one. After that, I may keep my daddy up to here.
Okay, all right. Okay,
so the mudra, example, digestion issues.
So daughter is making the father weak here.
Yes. So this is called Chinmaya Mudra. Good for digestion.
All right.
So your digestion improves. For example, Adi Mudra, good for your respiratory system. So each mudra has got some power. So please study it.
All right, sir. So there are certain water cleansing techniques that I learned during my course, which was Jal Neti and then certain others. Can you quickly take us through those?
See, there are Shat Kriyas. I will take quickly. Shat Kriyas means cleansing techniques. For example, for lungs we have Kapalbhati Kriya. For example, eyes we have Trataka Kriya. Now for stomach we have called Kunjal Kriya.
Vomiting?
I will not say vomiting. So we drink 2 liters hot water, keeping little salt, and then we bring it out. Vomiting is a different phenomenon. So forcefully we bring it out. So you have any kachada in the stomach, you can cleanse. And then the next important technique, I say everybody, Shankha Prakshalana, called yogic detox, to clean your intestines. Again, same thing, water, little salt. So we clean from mouth to anus. We will not keep one dust particle. 90% your skin issues will be solved.
How often should we do this?
It's recommended to do once in 6 months, the Shank Prakshalana process. Lagu means short, you can do once in 3 months. But if you are a too much constipated person, you can do every month 2 to 3 times and then do it once in 3 months and then slowly do it once in 6 months. Like I have done till now, I think 20 times I have done it.
In 1 year?
Last 10 years.
Last 10 years.
If I have problem, I'll do it next day. If I face any discomfort. You clean your system, you keep your intestines nice, your face will glow. We don't need external things. But karma, we keep kachada here and we start keeping some chemicals.
Do you eat pizzas?
I eat pizza once in a year, maybe in airports, emergency case. Normally I don't prefer because next day I'm out.
It is my belief that anybody who follows yoga path, they will not give junk to their body. And I think the kind of pizzas we get, in markets, they're all basically maida, which is refined flour, too much of salt.
It's a dead food, na? Bread is dead food. See, emergency case I eat pizza, I eat burger. I ate maybe last 10 years, if you ask me, 6-7 times, pizza and burger. Next day, motion doesn't happen. No, we become sensitive.
With age also, we prefer.
Not age, it's maida, na?
Yes.
Body doesn't accept because I am not using daily.
Body actually tells you, gives you signals, what to eat, what not to eat.
So
if only you listen to the body, and that comes with yoga.
Correct. We are not listening to body. We are listening all kachada.
Yes.
So in yoga, your awareness goes up. So you start listening to what is happening internally.
True, sir. Sir, what role yoga plays in self-awareness and inner transformation?
See,
this is the beginning of all good things in life. If you want to lead people, your level of self-awareness has to be really high. And only this as a beginning, self-awareness as a beginning, you can transform your life. What is the role of yoga in this?
See, the only topic which helps self-awareness, what is the second word you said?
Transformation.
Transformation is possible with inner transformation and self-awareness. See, when you are meditating daily, you will start seeing your awareness is going up. Your transformation, you meditate for 1 month, I guarantee you don't eat non-veg. Because your inner...
I don't eat only, otherwise.
You means whoever is watching, your system will not accept. You don't need this, Baba. Why are you eating me? Your mind will not accept. See, your chicken is there in front of you. You don't feel like touching chicken. Because your system is not saying, you don't need that. So, the self-awareness slowly start going up. Even somebody is misbehaving with you, you will be smiling only. How much self-awareness you need? So, your mental growth happens.
Somebody will misbehave, now I will slap that person.
Misbehave means talking some rubbish.
Sir, how does yoga help you in mental resilience, especially during tough situations?
See, tough situations are part of every human. Nobody is exceptional. Even Lord Rama lost his wife. Somebody kidnapped his wife. He has to search everywhere. So in tough situations, we get strength to handle because we have backed up the science, supreme science. For example, Ishvara Pranidhana, we surrender to divine.
Surrender to the God.
Second thing, when energy levels are high, when you are peaceful, when your core is strong, you have a mental strength. So God has given, see, when He has given problem, He has also given solution. Tell me, is there any problem without solution?
No, every problem has a solution.
So that's why it is called problem. So there is a solution. We have a confidence that we can address it. We have solved 10 problems. We will solve this 11th problem also. So any yoga person, if they are practicing regularly, consistently, long term, they become superhuman, superwoman. How many you have seen yoga teachers, the confidence levels are so high?
Absolutely, they're composed and their confidence level is good. And I'm sure personally also they have that resilience to withstand anything in life.
Cinema heroines have realized this. Look at every cinema actress is practicing yoga right now. You name it, Telugu, Tamil, Hindi, Kannada, Hindi, anybody, they are yoga practitioners. Thanks to yoga.
True. So, sir, if there are some people who have no background of yoga and they want to start out, where should they start? Like, what is the beginning?
I have a request. All the new people have to remember that yoga is so simple. Step one, I'm telling you simple 10 asanas. You practice daily, 10 Surya Namaskara and 10 minutes relaxation. Only 30 minutes. In 3-4 days, you will understand the miracle benefits of yoga. So what I recommend, find a simple yoga teacher. Maybe find a old yoga teacher who is teaching simple yoga. What I say, you ask any teacher, are you teaching advanced yoga? Don't join there. Because yoga is not advanced, yoga is not circus. You join any simple yoga teacher, practice 1 month regularly. Then you will be addicted. Because you have mental peace, you have strength, you have flexibility, you have emotional strength. What else you need a human?
True.
So find a simple yoga teacher. Or in YouTube, see YouTube I don't recommend. Because there is no motivation.
We have yoga teacher accessible very easily. We can all find yoga teacher.
Example, we have trained 1600 trainers in Hyderabad. Bangalore, I have 1500 trainers.
Wow.
So Visakhapatnam, I got 35 teachers in Visakhapatnam city. So every city we have planted teachers. Approach some teacher. Learn simple techniques. You will appreciate. You want to make it yoga simple.
Simplified. Simple.
You
and
see,
accessible to people.
Yeah.
And in fact, I should tell you that to the audience that his yoga courses are really very affordable. And the best quality material you get, best quality teachers, best quality knowledge, and the quality of instruction. So every day I used to wake up at 4:30, 4:45 or so and used to join 5 a.m. And for next 2 hours was like my blissful state because it used to be so full of knowledge, so full of learning. That used to be the best part of my day.
Tell me, online, is it boring?
No way, no way, no way.
No, people say yoga is boring. Do you know why? No, I'm asking question. Why people say yoga is boring? Tell me. No, I did research.
Acha. They might be finding it boring probably because it's slow, it's not instantaneous.
Teacher is boring.
Okay.
If teacher is having
teacher can make it interesting.
If you make it interesting, students will be. See how much variety we have. If you ask me, gym is boring. Because same machines, 7, 8 machines. In yoga, you have hundreds of asanas, dozens of pranayama techniques, hundreds of meditation techniques. I challenge, I will teach yoga to 1,000 people. Not a one person will say boring. Because teacher is boring. Yoga is never boring in the history of yoga.
One more thing I want to ask, that people go to the gym and with time, with age, muscles lose their capacity, its strength basically. So how can yoga be?
See, I am 80 kgs weight and my hands are, my body is a weapon. Why do I need equipment?
Yes.
How many people damage their spine in gym?
Many.
How many people damage their discs? See, you lift 2 kg dumbbell 100 times is enough, na? Why they have to lift 100? Face spoils. Like if you see, I have super muscles. I don't go to gym. Who told gym? Village workers, they see they have so many muscles.
But sir, we in modern times, I'm not doing any muscle work. I have house help and all. I do mental work more. And so, how can I take care of
Now, see, listen.
muscles?
Now, I agree in some dimension, the real strength won't come. But earlier we used to lift items. We used to lift gunny bags. We used to lift buckets. When I was 10 years old, I used to carry 20 liters buckets.
Absolutely.
Now, where is it gone? That's
gone.
why we are bringing Mudgar.
Mudgar.
We are bringing Mudgar. We are introducing first time in Bangalore, Indira Nagar. So I have delivered 25 Mudgars and I myself practicing. And next month I am introducing in Hyderabad in all the studios because that gives mobility, that gives physical strength. And so yoga and Mudgar.
Learn that also.
Any girl practices Mudgar for 15 minutes, full body workout.
Wow. So courage and confidence. I want to know, how can yoga be an instrument to improve courage and confidence in a person?
See, female or male or both?
Both.
See, as far as courage and confidence, see, listen, everybody, whoever is watching, I don't want to talk about male. My focus is to help more female. See, pregnancy, only female has to manage. Post pregnancy, I've seen many, they become so weak.
Yeah.
Because the core is
This
weak.
becomes loose, and also the confidence goes down.
Because of this loose.
Mental health goes down.
Because the core muscles are weak. In yoga, you can strengthen core muscles.
Can you tell me one specific exercise?
Naukasana.
Asana?
I'll tell not one, I'll say 4 asanas. For example, do Falakasana, do 4
Can we do Falakasana immediately after pregnancy, or
No,
there
See,
are some 3 months, 4 months later?
Post pregnancy, how the delivery happened? Is it normal delivery or
Normal,
cesarean?
for example, normal.
Normal delivery, I'm telling you, I used to work in South America. Once the delivery is normal, second week they are in gym. I used to climb mountain in Venezuela, Caracas city. I've seen many girls, I used to say, why are you doing so aggressively? Last month I delivered baby, I want to become normal now. You cannot recognize a girl with 4 children looks like normal. So what I'm saying, if it is a normal delivery, you can start in 2 to 3 weeks time.
Fantastic.
But if it is a cesarean, corporate hospitals, cutting, like mutton shop type, they're cutting, everybody cutting only. So if a cesarean happens, at least 3 to 6 months you have to wait. Because there were cases where 4th month they start doing some asanas like chakrasana, etc. The stitches opens. So wait for some time. And
You should do under the guidance of some yoga teacher.
100% under guidance. I'm repeating answer to your question. So any girl, remember, you make your core stronger. So in yoga we have asanas, and then make mind calm using breathing techniques, meditation and relaxation techniques. You know, there are some kriyas actually. I'm revealing first time secret. I have never revealed, but I cannot tell the technique name. If you practice the technique which has linked with some 50 breaths, you have to do one asana. You have to do rhythmically breathe in and out. You can conquer the death fear also. Suppose if somebody says tomorrow you are going to die, you will have a smile only. So that much confidence you get.
Can you tell us please the name, sir? If not,
I will not tell the name, but it is there in our systematic course of yoga and tantric techniques written by Satyananda Saraswati. Very nicely he has given. It is a technique. And you will do the asana, you will do rhythmic breathing.
All right, rhythmic breathing.
In the asana.
In the asana, that particular asana, you will do rhythmic breathing.
And you will work on the chakras.
Chakra, okay. Why is that you don't want to reveal the name?
So I don't want to tell unnecessary things to the total society. So for yoga people,
because you need to be prepared, mentally prepared.
See, sometimes you learn wrong things. It's not
Your
good
mind
for
is
you.
not prepared to grasp
directly
that.
you do that. It doesn't make sense.
All right. You are leading a team of 150 people in Bodhi School of Yoga. And as far as I have seen, and I know that most of them are women. And you have been practicing yoga from past probably 16 years. How has yoga transformed your leadership style?
See, my leadership style is same. See, what I have done in 2009, April 30, my guru told me, always work with one or two teachers. So I have programmed my mind, I will never work alone. So, but now the thing is, initially I started recruiting teachers from outside. And believe me, I recruited 4 teachers, 4 kachada. One person is not teaching asanas. And another person is looking at only girls, he's not looking at boys.
Achha.
So then in 2015 June, I decided, let me train trainers. Because for studios we need. There my journey started. So 150 employees, no, I don't have 150 employees. I have 150 students who are doing volunteer job in Bodhi, and I have absorbed them. And they are leading best life now, maximum, many of them. So I'm working with my students so easy. Like in corporate life, I used to work with hundreds of people. That was painful. But here it is so easy because all are my students only. My student has become my team member. We work like family. Sometimes, you know, my students, means my colleagues, they are in office. When I'm coming from home, they say, sir, where are you? I say, I'm at Nagarjuna Circle. Sir, ek plate idli lao na. So we are working like a family. I'm running Bodhi School of Yoga so easily.
Because of them?
Because of the team.
It's a family.
It's a family atmosphere. So nobody boss, nobody is subordinate. All are teachers. I'm a teacher. I teach yoga. I teach all the. I go to studios. Easy. It's a easy game for me.
All right. I come from defense background. I was an Indian Navy officer. So I want to ask you, should warriors or soldiers practice yoga regularly or every day? What is your take on this? Because they have to fight. They need to have that kind of aggression, especially in the wartime, especially in the front line where they are actually fighting with certain elements.
See, as far as my mind is concerned, they should not practice yoga. Because you cannot become a super happy, peaceful person. You may not feel like shooting them. The border force have to be like warriors. They can do yoga asanas. Like we have a Virabhadrasana series, like warrior poses, warrior 1, 2, 3. They have to do Ashtanga Vinyasa. Like physical intense thing they should do, but not meditations, etc.
All right.
Because I see they cannot. They have to be aggressive to protect the country. Because of people like you, because of other army officers, we are peacefully living. They cannot become calm and peaceful.
All right.
If imagine police constable on the streets, if he is not strict, public won't listen to him. So our force has to be like warriors.
Warriors can practice certain
Asanas and breathing techniques.
Which will give them energy.
Like Kashtatakshasana. You know Kashtatakshasana?
Yes.
They should do 1,000 times. Ha! Ha! No, there are some techniques like Simhagarjanasana. So if a mature teacher goes, we know what to teach. We know what to teach to children. We know what to teach to military people because we know their profession.
All right. So now I can correlate. So there are some energy enhancing techniques, asanas, and there are some calming asanas.
Calming, no.
They should not do, but there are, like for example, this child pose or anything where you are contracting your body is something which calms your body and calms your parasympathetic nervous system, which brings you to calm in rest and digestive state. And you should practice. Warriors should practice that kind of yoga which makes them aggressive, brings up their energy, and that is all expanding kind of stretch or asanas. And like you said, this one
Kashtatakshasana, Simhagarjanasana.
While in active service, they're supposed to do those asanas which brings up their energy, which expands their energy, makes them more aggressive and warrior-like. So thank you so much, sir. It was such a wonderful, interactive, knowledgeable session. And I have involved one step more as yoga practitioner, I will say. And as a coach too, thank you so much for this amazing session. It was an honor to interact with you. Namaskar.
Thank you so much.